Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our online class. Today we will discuss about some remaining terms that are related to the light. Okay, in last class already we were discussing about some terms related to the light. So some terms are remaining that we will discuss today. So first one is what? Point source of light. Point source of light. Source of light, it is clear. The material or a substance or a body which emits the light energy. Okay, that is called source of light. Point source of light. A source of light which is of the size of pin head. A small pin head of a carbon pin. Means very small. Point source means very small source. Just looks like a pin head or a point size. Point size. Okay. Point source of light. Now next one, extended source of light. The source of light which is much bigger than the point source of light. Point source of light. Bigger than the point source of light. It means bigger than this point source. Okay. So example like candle, a burning candle. Burning candle. Okay. Or you can see that some more examples, glowing electric bulb or a glowing electric bulb. That is the extended source of light. Some more examples, fluorescence tube. Okay. Some more other examples are also there. Here, sun, okay, extended source of lights. Okay, stars. Okay. Now, next one is what? Ray of light. Ray of light means what? The path along which the light energy travels in a given direction. The path along which the light energy travels in a given direction. And we know that the light travels in a straight line, always in a straight line. Due to the rectilinear propagation of light. What is the rectilinear propagation, students? You know? Tell me. What is the rectilinear propagation? Means, according to this, the light travels in a straight line. Because how we can say that light travels in a straight line? For that, we do an activity. With the help of an activity, we can say that light travels in a straight line. For that, just we will take 3 or 2 cardboard, make a hole in the center of the cardboard. Make a hole in the center of a cardboard and just place a candle here, and one side here 2 cardboard, 1, 2, 3 cardboard, make a hole in the center of cardboard in a dark room, and here place a candle, and here a screen. You will see that what? On the screen you will observe the spot image. Okay, a spot image of the burning candle. Spot image of the burning candle. So that's why light travels in a straight line. So the path along which light travels, that is called the ray of light. You can represent this ray of light by a single line. Single line with a direction. Ray of light. Okay. Next one, beam of light. Collection of the rays. Collection of the rays. Large number of rays is called beam of light. Means when we draw more than one rays together, parallel to each other, it is called beam of light. This is the beam of light. Parallel ray of light. This is the parallel ray of light. Means when the more than one rays or collection of the rays, when a large number of light rays travels parallel to each other. Parallel to each other, like this. Parallel ray of light. Parallel to each other. So those collections of rays, okay, collective rays are called parallel beam of light. Next one, convergent beam. Convergent means when the light rays coming from a source converge to a single point. Going from a source converge to a single point. Either they are parallel, either they are not parallel. This is the convergent beam. When the light ray coming from a source and converge on a single point. Meet on a single point. So these rays are called convergent beam. Either it should be parallel or what? Not parallel. Okay? By using a lens or a mirror, they will converge to a single point. Clear? Divergent beam. What are the divergent beam? Example of divergent beam: the light is coming from the sun, entering a room, okay, through an open window, constitutes a parallel ray of light. Okay, this is example of parallel ray of light. Same as parallel ray of light example, the rays coming out from a searchlight or a spotlight. Clear? Convergent beam of light example, convergent beam of light. Either this, either you can see that the rays are coming parallel to each other and using a lens, then they will converge a single point. So these are called convergent beam of light. Okay, students. Divergent beam of, for example, rays coming out from a bulb or a burning candle. Rays, a parallel ray of light meet first to the convex lens. Convex lens. That is a convergent beam of light. Divergent beam of light, the rays started from a burning candle from a source and spread in different directions. So when the rays of light coming from a different direction, when the rays of light is starting from a point and traveling in a different direction. When the rays of light is starting from a point and traveling in different directions, then these rays are called divergent beam of light. For example, divergent rays of light, the rays are coming from a bulb, coming out from a burning bulb or burning candle, or from the headlights of a car. The light rays coming from a headlights of a car. Those are example of divergent beam of light. Okay, clear? And convergent, when the light rays or rays of the lights coming from a source and meet on a single point, then those are called convergent beam of light. Okay, students. So these are some terms with the light. Okay, students, any doubt you can ask, and you have to just try to solve the exercise questions of exercise 5.A. Objective questions. Okay, students, any doubt you can ask. Go through this topic, means unit first of the light. Okay, and revise the chapter, learn the chapters, and try to solve the exercise. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Welcome back, dear students. Today we will continue our chapter number 12, Light, Shadows and Reflections. Today we are going to learn about rays and beams of light. As you know, children, light travel in a straight line, and this property is known as rectilinear propagation of light. This property of light can be represented by a ray or a beam of light. What is ray? It is a very narrow path of a light which is represented by a line with an arrow. The arrowhead shows the direction in which the light is traveling. Beam. If you switch on a torch in the dark, you will see a beam of light emitted from the torch bulb. This beam of light is a group of light rays. In other words, a collection or group of large number of rays of light is called a beam of light. These rays may or may not be parallel. There are three kinds of beam of light: parallel beam of light, convergent beam of light, and divergent beam of light. Parallel beam of light. When a large number of rays are parallel to each other, they are called a parallel beam of light. The distance between the rays remains the same. Convergent beam of light. When rays of light coming from different directions meet at a point, such a collection of rays is called a convergent beam of light. The distance between the rays goes on decreasing till all the rays meet at a point. Example, the rays entering in our eyes converge on the retina. Divergent beam of light. When the rays of light starting from a point, travel in various directions. The collection of such rays is called a divergent beam of light. The distance between the rays goes on increasing. Example, light rays coming out from the headlight of a car. In the laboratory, a beam of light is normally produced by using a light box. It consists of a bulb kept inside a box with a small hole in it for light to come out.